Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monarchs Live, the pregame show from here in Gary, Indiana. Just at the top of the hour, as you heard the collar there, boy. Sorry about that. The collar was flying away. The Gary, Indiana. That's playing as they open the gates here. We are at the Steel Yard here in Gary, Indiana. Glad you're along. Little Monarchs Live. A lot to get to. We have a lot of stuff going on. I mentioned a lot of this today to you at lunch, and we'll get to a lot of that. I'll recap it plus your lineup card. It is one of the busier days we've had. I don't recall, maybe the day a couple of years ago when Zach Walters was traded, when we arrived in Lincoln, that might rival this day as far as just things that were going on all at one time. Today is that kind of day. Woke up this morning knowing that the Monarchs have made some major moves today. Let me give you what I got, and let me tell you what we got as we come your way and kind of pull this up here. I'll take your questions and comments quickly here as well, but we got to get going. Pregame begins at 6:45. I got a few extra minutes because they start at 7:10 here. So 7:10 the start time here. But first off, congratulations to Robinson Martinez. His contract was purchased today, or actually overnight. He is with the Marlins organization. That's two Marlins affiliates right in a row in a AAA and I believe AA for Robinson. Joe Capietro telling us on the top step tonight, which I'll air a bit later, that the Marlins, one of their best scouts, was following this club down in Texas, watching both Cleveland and the Monarchs down there. So one of the reasons why we did get a lot of attention from the Marlins again last week. Also, the other moves today, and it's been a busy one, the Monarchs have added, well, first off, catcher was a necessity because Daniel Wazinger came up a bit gimpy, some kind of strain in the groin. As a catcher, any ball player, you can't do that. But they have added, Joe Capietro has added catcher Alexis Almeida. He will start tonight. Alexis is out of Ferrado, Puerto Rico. Most recently was with the Angels organization in 2019. He's had some AA experience, so he's a guy that definitely will fit the mix here. Little hello, Mike. Good to see you out there too as well. And he's a guy that'll fit the mix for Kansas City and definitely be in the roster. He's on the roster already. He'll be in the lineup tonight from here. And Gary. Also, Charcer Burks, Charcer. I think I told you Chancer this morning. It's Charcer, Charcer Burks, 6', 190 outfielder. He's out of Houston. He had Cubs organization. He is here, and I got the lineup right here. He is not in the card tonight, but it definitely gives you some flexibility. I would not be shocked to see him in the card in there at some point very soon because good to see Tim out there as well. Tim, good to see you, mate. That's all it. There's more. Elroy Urbina is also signed, a left-hander, probably going to go in the bullpen initially, but a left-hander out of Hutto, Texas, most recently in Aguas Calientes and Leon in AAA Mexico. He was actually signed today as well. And let's see, one more. Oh, Kevin Santa off the inactive list into the active roster. Santa also available today, so that is all good news. The one more clerical news, Ryan Newell, who the club picked up via the trade with Milwaukee last week, he goes on the inactive list, but he's actually, that gives you, like I told you all at lunch, it gives some indication that you may see him sooner rather than later. If he's an active force, you figure he's probably going to make an appearance at some point, but don't know what that story is. Joe will fill us in on that. Cheryl says all these moves are keeping you busy. Yeah, keeping us all busy. Yeah, I got the ballpark today about 2:45, 3 o'clock, working on rosters. My staff did a great job with the release, getting things put in. I got to put the guys on point streak here in a moment and doing game notes. All that today, and also taping the show and taping this and all this. We're flying around with the seat of our pants today. The reason I love this job sometimes is because it has these days like this. I told my staff it gets quiet for a couple of days, and boom, wave on wave, it comes at us, and it's doing that right now. But good to see Cheryl out there as well. So that's all the moves right there to get you caught up on. I told you this at lunchtime, but we get it caught up again. I have their numbers, and I have, again, Alexis will be in the lineup tonight. Almeida in the lineup tonight. And this is the lineup card for Kansas City. Darnell Sweeney leads off at third base. Batting second will be Johnny Fields in center. Jan Hernandez will be in right field. Jan's hitting streak ended on Sunday, so he'll try to start a new one tonight. Still in a very good groove. I believe it's 12 RBIs his last 12 ball games. Gabby Guerrero will be the DH. He bats fourth. Casey Gillespie will be at first base. Gillespie batting fifth. Colin Willis returning back to the where he made his pro debut. Willis is in left field batting sixth. Ryan Grosjean at second. Ryan actually third in the league in the batting average department. He'll bat in that seventh spot. Again, the catcher, Alexis Almeida, batting eighth. And then Morgan McCullough, the shortstop. He's your other catcher right now because Wazinger is not even here, from what I understand. So that's what the card looks like. Darnell Sweeney, Johnny Field, Jan Hernandez, Gabby Guerrero, Casey Gillespie, Colin Willis, Ryan Grosjean, Alexis Almeida, and Morgan McCullough for Kansas City. So that's the number of the night. Monarchs at 7-9. Sending Dylan Baker out tonight. Baker facing Chris Irwin. Irwin is 1-1. And we'll get more of his numbers in the pregame show, but that's your lineup card tonight, your rotation matchup. Baker against Irwin, a pair of right-handers. What I got right here. And game time, 7:10 Central Daylight Time, 6:45 the pregame on MixLR. We'd love to have you. Also, I'm uploading currently right now the American Association show, the week number 4. It's taking forever. It's just taking a while to load. So it should have been up about 2 hours ago, but it's really literally, I'm at like 30% of that thing. So hopefully by the middle of the game, we'll get that up for you guys. You can check that out around the association report. Great show that the league is doing. Hope you'll check that out. And it's going to be on our Facebook page. Also a link to it on Instagram right now. So I'm going to go there, jump on that. Again, tonight, again, 7:10 on MixLR. Back with you tomorrow at Monarchs Mocha at lunchtime from somewhere in Northwest Indiana. We'll see you on the broadcast. Not everybody. Go Monarchs!